Hello everyone. Now we are going to do part 3 of the lesson, The Open Window of Class 8 NCERT. In my previous two videos, we talked about the two parts of the lesson, and now we are going to see part 3. Let me give you an overview. What else can Frampton do but beat a hasty retreat? Had he seen a ghost? The niece does have a knack for explaining an uncanny coincidence. So, when Frampton swung around and he saw three figures coming towards the window, passing through the lawn, he started getting, he was not in a proper condition, mental condition. He lost his balance and he did nothing but beat a hasty retreat. That means he was horrified and he quickly rushed away from that place. Hasty means quickly, retreat means retire from that place. He went away from that place. So he was utterly scared. He was totally scared, and then he ran away hastily without giving a thought in order to save his life. It seems as if he had seen a ghost. The niece does have a habit for explaining an uncanny coincidence. Uncanny coincidence means strange events. She has a habit of adding humor or adding some new element, twist turned to any event. So this is what the niece does. She has a habit of doing it. And how she has done it, let us find out. Frampton grabbed wildly. Frampton held tightly his stick and hat. The moment he saw three figures coming towards, he held his stick and hat. He looked at the hall door and moved towards the gravel. Gravel means unpaved, full of pebbles, path. And the front door he reached were dimly, that means very gloomily, noted stages in his headlong retreat. Headlong retreat means it seems as if he is about to get hit over his head. So he was moving and coming out, rushing out of the house in such a manner that he is going to get hurt on his head. A cyclist coming along the road had to run into the hedge to avoid imminent collision. Imminent means that is going to happen, and collision is the accident. So a cyclist was coming along the road, and when Mr. Frampton rushed out of the house without looking here and there, he was about to collide with the cyclist, but cyclist took a turn and he ran into the hedge to avoid the accident. Here we are, my dear, said the bearer of white mackintosh. Mackintosh is the white waterproof coat, coming in through the window. So the person says, the three figures were coming, and the husband says, here we are, my dear, said the bearer, the one who held the white coat on his shoulder, coming in through the window, and said, who was that who bolted out as we came up? So the person asked, who was that man who bolted out, who rushed out as we came in? Why did he flee away from this place? A most extraordinary man, Mr. Nuttall. So Mrs. Sappleton said, he is an extraordinary man and his name is Mr. Nuttall. He could only talk about his illness and dashed off, went out without a word of goodbye or apology when you arrived. So he says that Mr. Nuttall is such an extraordinary man. He could only talk about his illness and he could go away from this place without bidding goodbye or a piece of apology to you that you have come in. One would think he had seen a ghost. It seems he rushed away from this place in such a way as if he had seen a ghost. I expect it was Peniel, said the niece calmly. Now again, niece got an opportunity to come up and declare and stated, I expect it was the spaniel, the dog. And she said it very calmly. He told me he had a horror of dogs. He told me he is Mr. Frampton, me, the girl Vera. He told me he had horror of dogs. That means he is horrified of dogs. He is scared of them. He once hunted into a cemetery somewhere on the banks of Ganges by a pack of dogs. So he says that he was being hunted into a cemetery. That means he was attacked by the dogs, by the pack of dogs. Here, pack of dogs is a collective noun. Group of dogs is called pack of dogs, and that is a collective noun. So he said that he was once hunted into a cemetery. Cemetery, a place where dead bodies are buried, a place, and somewhere near the banks of river Ganges, and he had to spend the night in a newly dug grave. So to run away from the dogs and to save himself, he had to get into a newly dug grave with the creatures snarling and grinning and foaming just above him. So the creatures in the grave, they were moving around, they were grinning, making a lot of noise, and they were foaming above him, enough to make anyone lose their nerves. So this may be the reason that he is not in his normal condition. Romance at first notice, short notice, was her speciality. So romance means making up a story, adding humor and surprise, adding a twist and a turn to an incident was her speciality. Whose speciality? Vera's speciality. So it is nothing but the girl Vera had played a prank with Mr. Frampton and she was in a habit of doing it. She adds humor, she adds a surprise element and make up a story at a very short notice. Though Mrs. Sappleton's family, her husband and brothers, they had gone for shooting, but that day itself they had gone. But she added to it that 3 years ago they had gone and they had never come back. So when this backdrop was there and he could see 3 figures coming towards him, he assumed that this is nothing but the ghost and he was horrified and he was scared. So he ran away. So this is how the lesson is, and I hope you have understood the concept as well as the word meanings along with the explanation of the lesson. Let us do the last comprehension check. Why did Frampton rush out wildly? The answer is, the niece told Mr. Frampton about missing family of Mrs. Sappleton. When he saw 3 of them coming towards the window, he thought that they were ghosts. So he rushed out of the room. Next question. What was the girl's explanation for his lightning exit? The answer is, the girl told that Frampton had a very bitter experience with dogs. So when he saw the brown spaniel coming towards him, he rushed out of fear. So this is the comprehension check. I hope you have understood the lesson part 3 and the comprehension check. And if you like my video, kindly like and subscribe it. Thank you.